A large number of the people that go through the Protect Your Idea Challenge are seeking information on intellectual property and are coaches. And so I thought I'd give you a minute just to kind of let you understand how they work together. How does intellectual property work with coaching? See, coaches are trying to bring their own programs forward. They have their own flowcharts, their own diagrams. They have their own outline of how their systems work, their own functionality. Sometimes they implement software, sometimes they don't. All of those things are protectable by intellectual property law through copyrights or through trademarks, and sometimes through patents. The problem is most people don't actually realize this, and so other people just copy what they're doing, and the result is they have to compete in the industry, and a lot of them become obsolete. Well, what if the people could actually own their own ideas, own their own diagrams, their own flowcharts, their own copy, their funnels, their websites? What if they actually can make sure that they don't copy the material of others so they don't get sued for trademark infringement, for copyright infringement? A lot of coaches actually copy materials from others. That's copyright infringement. While they'll use trademarks or logos of others, that's trademark infringement. So what I do is I walk them through understanding what things are actually protectable that they already have. As an example, if you have a funnel, under copyright law, the copy that's there is protectable under copyright. You don't even have to file anything. But if you enforce your rights, you could file that with the Copyright Office for only $65. And I walk them into understanding how to actually do that. Separate from that, every coach usually has a name of their program or a name of their company or a name of their services in general. And so they file an LLC with the Secretary of State, but that doesn't mean they own the name. So now they start using the name and they get sued for trademark infringement because somebody has a federal registration on the same name that they've been using, but they thought they could use it because they got it registered with the corporate names in a specific state. I help them understand exactly what they can own, what they can't own, and how to basically get a limited monopoly on their programs. This brings you from like a lower level coach entrepreneur to like an upper echelon, because now you get a limited monopoly, you're phasing out the competition, you're on solid foundation, solid ground, and other people can't step in. So what I've done is I've actually asked a few people who are coaches that are doing big ticket programs, and I asked them to do a quick testimony for you. It's going to follow in 5 seconds, and here's a little picture of Lake Winnisquam where I am. Take care.
Hey everyone, this is Miguel Rivera, and I'm a business coach. I'm here to give a shout out to Peter Nieves and his Protect Your Idea Challenge. As you may or may not know, Pete is one of the best, IP lawyers in the whole country. And just going through this challenge was an amazing, amazing experience for me as a business coach. And just changing the lens on how I see IP, how I see trademarks, how I see copywriting, right? I've worked with many lawyers before, filing trademarks and other things for my business. And in this challenge, Peter showed us, behind the scenes, how to file a trademark. If you're on the fence, you really want to learn IP, if you really want to learn trademark patents, like Pete is your guy, right? He's bar none. He's one of the best in his field, and I highly recommend him and his services.
Hey everybody, how are you? My name is John Umstead, and I'm talking to you about the Protect Your Idea Challenge. And I participated that in April. And Peter has an amazing gifting to take all of the expertise that he knows from working with top-end companies, amazing educational institutions, and boiling it down into concepts that we can understand. So related to trademarks and copyright and patents. Peter has an amazing ability to take all that stuff and bring it down into things where I can use it to help others. So as a coach, we're not supposed to give answers, right? Hashtag kill the consultant. But when we are coaching people and we're helping them get to where they want to go and have them discover those answers, there's things that we'll notice. And what I have found in the people that I have worked with is, with this frame of reference of all of these intellectual property issues, I've had at least two people that I work with, and I've been able to bring questions about, have you looked at this? Is this the name of your company? Have you done checks on it? And we're not lawyers, but what Peter does is equip us to be able to see things and help people before they get going down the road and find out that they've had a violation or an infringement, even worse, and they get sued. And so as a coach, it's another tool in your toolbox that you can help build and grow others as well as your own business. And so I highly recommend it. The investment of time and money in that, do the VIP, because Peter goes in depth, walks you through things, and that time investment is you'll get 100-fold return on that. So if you're thinking about doing this, go ahead and do it, because it's amazing. So good luck on that. And the Protect Your Idea Challenge, well worth the investment. Take care.
Hello, everybody. Kay Crystal Griffith here. I just wanted to come on for just a second and just tell you how valuable everything that Peter shares in the Protect Your Idea Challenge is. This opportunity to learn how to protect not only your intellectual rights, but also your data, your frameworks, your logos, your name, your domain, your websites. All of those are such important, pivotal moving parts and pieces of you building a business as an entrepreneur. And that's what I'm teaching my clients, actually. I referred so many people over to his challenge. I actually want it as part of the foundational framework of what I do as a coach with new entrepreneurs, those who are actually about to launch their first or next challenge. What I have seen is they don't understand how important it is to protect what's coming out of their head and heart that's going to be a solution for their who. And realizing that they need to protect that before they even launch it out there is just so crucial. Even my own daughter has a fantastic idea, and I'm like, don't talk about it until we get it protected, because we don't want it to be lost. And so I just want to encourage everyone to reach out on his challenge. It is a wealth of information. It's so important that I even joined his long-term group, because I see the value, not just for myself, for my legacy, for my children, for my generations, but also for my clients. And that is just you showing up in the best way possible for your clients. When you are armed with that knowledge, that revelation, and you can help them set up well. So I just want to encourage you guys, get involved. It is so important. Thanks so much. Take care.
Hi, I'm Karen Hudson. I'm a coach. I've been a coach for over 18 years. And I wanted to come today and talk about why the Protect Your Idea Challenge is so incredibly important for coaches. Number one, it's important for their own practice, their own work, their own courses and handouts and materials and things we share with our clients, or that we might speak about in a group locally or virtually. It's very, very important to know how we can protect our own information, because, the bottom line is we don't know what we don't know. And if we have a blind spot, then we don't know how to protect ourselves. And I'd rather know proactively how to protect myself and my material and my content and my own zone of genius, proprietary information that I do and use with my clients, than to find out later and have to change it all because I didn't protect my own idea and my own material. That's one way, probably 50%. The other 50% is for our clients. Our clients have information and material that's very, very important to understand the differences between what is registered and trademarked and copyrighted. I don't have to know it all, but I love knowing how I can get the information. And I love knowing enough to know when a red flag goes up, so that I can get a client to the place they need to be. Because if I don't do that, I'm not serving them to the best of my ability to be able to protect their ideas and their content. So those are the two sides of the coin. As a coach, I want to protect myself and my own material and content. And I also want to protect my clients. So I highly, highly, highly recommend the Protect Your Idea Challenge for coaches of all kinds and in all categories. Have a great day.
Hey, I'm Bruce. I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Peter. Peter jumped on a call with me last night, and in 30 minutes, totally fixed our entire landing page as from a legal perspective. We had used some trademark logos, we had used some trademark phrases promoting a particular challenge we had coming up next week, and just got off a call. Peter jumped on. We basically went top to bottom through the page, and I just fixed it in real time as he gave suggestions, and it was super helpful. So I'm glad we dodged that bullet, that we're not going to get in trouble for using any trademarked language or logos in our page, but highly recommend it. If you get a chance to work with Peter, definitely recommend taking advantage of his service.
Okay, so now you've got an idea of what I do. Well, what if we work together to make sure that when they get to that next level, they don't get knocked down, they don't get sued, people don't steal their material. They actually own their own content, their trademarks, their logos, their copyrights, their materials, their programs, their flowcharts, their diagrams. People can't just take their program and set up shop right next door to them and make them obsolete. What if we did that together?